going on here? Like that was the look on his face. And I was like, So, and
Yeah.
look, y'all, I'm not
He won.
saying Kevin Coleman is a bad person. I actually like Kevin Coleman. I don't watch some of his games. I don't actually play the game with. I think he's a good wide receiver. But just like Steve Smith, I'm not saying Steve Smith is a bad person, but he's an aggressive person, and everybody can't deal with dudes like that. And everybody can't deal with a. They either gonna fight him or they don't want to be around him. So it throws off the team chemistry sometimes. I mean, Jordan was the same way. You see when they talk about the last time. That's why Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan ain't talking right now. So it is what it is. I ain't saying this man is bad. I'm just saying Coach Prime don't like these kind of players. Michael Jordan is that kind of player. Am I saying Michael Jordan is a bad person or trash? No, he want to win at all costs, and he don't care who he hurt trying to get there. It is what it is.
There's only one. There's only one reason why Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen is not talking. But I'm not going to go into this man's personal life. But we all know the real reason, because they was always talking before that situation happened.
Yeah,
And
I mean
I know
that's
Scottie have a sour taste. He have a sour taste in his mouth for what actually happened, because he feel that Jordan should have stepped up and stopped it. That's just that. I'm gonna leave that alone though, because I don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
to
That's
go into people's life like the Travis situation. I mean, I just hope that the best for that man. That's about it.
yeah.
About
That's
Travis. And as far as
that's true.
Pittman thing,
That's true. What you're saying right there. That is a elephant in the room. But Scotty and Jordan was starting to have a little crack in the foundation ever since that time when Scottie Pippen started getting compared to LeBron, and Scotty kind of took up for LeBron a little bit. That kind of created a little crack too, cause Jordan just like, are you trying to say LeBron good? Better than me? He the GOAT? You know?
hey, but Tiger, remember before that he was saying that Jordan was the GOAT. Before that, if you go way up the years up before that, he was saying Jordan was the GOAT. Now remember what actually happened when that situation happened. Now he was like feeling bitter and he had a sour taste in his mouth about Jordan ever since then. And then what put the icing on the cake was the little movie, or what was the Last Dance, or what was it that
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
made, that
See,
documentary? The
yeah,
Last
and
Dance.
see,
That was icing on the cake that pissed Pittman off, because he was saying that Jordan was saying that Pittman should have played, when he was and then he sat on that bench or whatever. So
but that's happened before the girlfriend situation. Remember that happened during COVID
right.
when that thing came out. The situation with the girlfriend and with his wife, and that happened like in the last 3 years. So that
But
happened
way,
after the
way before,
documentary came out.
but I'm talking about years way up. If you listen to Scotty, even when he was a commentator, he used to say that Jordan was the GOAT. He wasn't mentioning LeBron as the GOAT at that time. And then he switched the script on him, and then he started saying LeBron is the GOAT. I guess, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
he
you're
saw
right.
something different when LeBron continued his career, but I really think that he got a sour taste. Now remember, it came out a couple years ago, but how long you think they had been talking? But like I said, I don't want to go into the man's personal
Yeah,
life. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's
And,
a whole
and
nother
see, I, I
piece.
mean, I think that was like some big stuff on the back end, but I think over time, I think this is what happened. I think people started realizing, like, you know what? I was trying to be the ultimate team player, and Jordan was being selfish. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna start kissing this dude butt because really, and people start pointing it out. Scottie Pippen had a better career when it comes to wins than Michael Jordan.
Scotty was an
And
all-around player. I mean, he played
yeah,
defense and offense. Jordan was a killer. Jordan was just an aggressive monster. He would take
score.
over when the game needed to be taken over. He would hit them game-winning shots left and right. I mean, he was just unstoppable, and he was just the best at what he do. And you'll never see
But,
something like that again, to my knowledge. I mean, I just ain't seen it. I mean, LeBron is
but,
good, but he is no
but hold
Jordan.
on. All right, so hold on and say that help me understand because I don't. This is the part of the Michael Jordan conversation that I don't understand. Michael Jordan was such a killer. Why he ain't never win without Pippen?
Well, I mean, they go vice versa. You know what I mean?
Pippen won
Who
without
did
Jordan.
LeBron win without? Who did LeBron win without? I mean, he had Kyrie.
No,
He had
no,
the three
no.
amigos.
Hold on.
All
Let's keep it on Michael Jordan and Pippen. Pippen won without Jordan. Pippen went to the
right. He
Eastern
ain't win no
Conference
championship
Final.
without Jordan.
I got you, but he won playoffs. He went deep into the playoffs without Jordan. Without Pippen, Michael Jordan couldn't get past the first round.
But remember, Pittman had a cast. You had Kukoc, and then he got pissed off because Kukoc became the man at the last second, and he wanted to sit on the bench because he didn't want to go back in
Pippen,
the game. Playing selfish, wanted the ball.
remember, Pippen won in Chicago without Jordan. Pippen won in Houston without Jordan. Pippen won in Portland without Jordan. That's three
Didn't
different.
Jordan make it to? How far did he go? How far did I can't remember how far Jordan went. He played like about 8 seasons without a star. Wasn't it about 8 seasons? How many
some
seasons
stars
was it?
on his.
No,
He had some,
he's in the league. What are the first two?
so this is the thing. He had some stars on his team. They had whatever issues they had, but the style of play that Jordan has, if you're not a superstar, a top 50 player, he'll drown your game out because he's gonna take all the shots.
Jordan played 15 years in the league. I think the first 8 was without a star. And Jordan made everybody around him better.
He had
Everybody.
a star on the team with him, but this is what I'm saying. When you a Kevin Coleman kind of guy, a Steve Smith kind of guy, you will go at the other stars on your team and you will break them where they don't want to play with you. He didn't break Scottie Pippen like that. Scottie Pippen he didn't break Dennis Rodman like that.
Who, Michael Jordan?
What I'm saying? Yeah, he couldn't run the Scottie Pippen off. Other people he'll go at him hard. Yes, he do. He'll go at you.
No, he wasn't trying to break Pippen. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. He made Pippen who he is on defense because remember, Pippen had to guard him. Could nobody else in practice guard this man? So if you guarding the best player that ever existed on the land every day, then you're gonna become a monster.
All right. How many other people he made become monsters?
They got bags. Luke Longley ain't no monster, but they all got bags when they left.
Answer the question. How many other people he made become monsters?
He made better, and not monsters. They made better. Look at the shooters that became better. They were shooting that ball, and they wanted. You got Curry, you got Paxton. Them guys was some shooters. Yeah. You talking about becoming monsters? Remember the other guys wasn't guarding him like that. It was only one that can guard him was Pittman. He slapped the crap out of Curry and Luke Longley too.
That's what I'm saying. See, most dudes. So it was dudes there before Pippen that was going against Jordan every day at practice, and a lot of times they broke. Pippen wasn't breaking. Pippen was already who he was. Like he wasn't breaking. I'm who I am. I ain't backing down. And Jordan saw that, and they worked together. He respected him, but Pippen wasn't letting up. That's when Pippen went to these other teams, he still won because he was going to do what he was going to do, and that's why they compared him and LeBron because wherever LeBron went, he won.
But Tiger, you and I both know you play D1 ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that the D1 coach, well, I never played in the NBA, but the D1 coach is going to try to break every player on the team to see what type of balls they have, basically, to see if they can handle pressure, to see if he can count on them to go in the game, even if he have to yell at them or do whatever. That's what it was all about. And them are the ones that survive.
Yeah, but I'm talking about stuff
that can't handle that, they fall.
I'm talking about stuff like this, how Michael Jordan told Grant, he can't eat. He told the stewardess, don't give him no food. He had a bad game. He don't deserve to eat. Like, you don't do people like that. That's how you make people not want to be around you. That's how you make your teammates, who's your long-term teammate, won't talk to you no more because you a shitty dude. Like, that's what happens.
No, but Tiger, think about it. That should light a fire under your butt. And that should make you play harder. That should make you go out and be like, okay, now I got to prove this man. I got to show him. So you just go in there and just work harder. That's all that was. I had a coach, Dick Hunsaker at Ball State was a coach that yelled at you all the time, man. He was terrible. He just yell. You know, you got to be able to overcome it.
All right, Bill, we're going to go back because I know you skipped around it quick. We're going to go back to it. We're going to reset it. Why does Scottie Pippen have a better overall career than Michael Jordan when it comes to wins and losses in the playoffs?
Did he have a better career and wins and losses?
Yes,
I mean, he got to count the ones.
Michael Jordan never won nothing without Scottie Pippen. Pippen won stuff without Michael Jordan.
In the playoffs. Yeah, but when Jordan left, what was Scottie Pippen? Nothing.
Now, all right, when Jordan, you remember that time when Jordan was off the team that year? You know how many games, more games they lost? They lost 3 more games.
Yeah.
So you trying to tell me the best player of all time, he's only worth 3 games?
Yeah, but look who pouted when they couldn't be the star, which he didn't understand that he wasn't a closer. Scottie Pippen didn't understand he wasn't a closer. So, you know, when he had to sit on that bench when they told, hey, when Field called on Luke Kukoc to hit that shot, he decided not to even go back in the game. Come on now. You know,
because I've been putting in work, you're not even giving me a shot. So when he left and went to Portland, he took Portland to the conference title. When he left and went to Houston, hold on. When he went to Houston, he took Houston to a conference title. So if he ain't that guy, why when he go whatever team he go to, he taking all of them to the conference finals?
Hold on, come on now. Scottie didn't take him to those conference finals by himself. I mean, he always had a cast around him by himself.
But Michael Jordan never made it to the conference finals without Scottie.
Who did he have on his team in those first 8 years? You know,
he never made it without Scottie, dog. He never made it. Scottie made it without Jordan.
But you missing my point. You know, in the first 8 years, he had bums on his team. He had Steve Coulter.
No, he didn't.
Granville Waiters. Come on, bro.
He didn't have bums. Okay. LeBron James had bums on his team. Guess what LeBron did? He went to the finals with bums.
Yeah, he did well, yes. But at the same time, Jordan is a whole different type of beast at what he do. You know, LeBron was all around. He played good defense. Jordan played good defense too. But remember, they also play different. They play in, just like Jordan said. Well, let me say this first. They played 2 different positions, number one. Number 2, like Jordan said, they played in 2 different eras. So we really can't compare them 2 together, because for the simple fact that Jordan played in an era where you can hack people, you can do the stiff arm. I played against plenty of people out there that put that forearm on you. You'd be like, man, what has this dude been eating? You know, like Jawan Howard and all them guys, Antoine Walker. Them guys are super strong, man. But as for the LeBron, he's playing in the era where you can't hack nobody.
Hey, hold on, dog. I mean, hold on. They saying in the comment, I'm lying. What I'm lying about? What have I lied about? Tell me what have I lied about? And this is what I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was in this. He was in this. Michael Jordan is the greatest, and I'm happy to be a squire to Michael Jordan. Until LeBron came along, and people started comparing LeBron to Scottie Pippen. They were like, LeBron is just a bigger Scottie Pippen, and he was like, LeBron make everybody else better. Pippen made everybody else better. That's why he went to other teams. They still went to the playoffs. Jordan didn't make everybody else better. Jordan worried about Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, why without Scottie Pippen? Well, why without Scottie Pippen? He never won.
No, listen to me. Jordan made everybody else better on his team. The reason being is because everybody was focused on trying to stop Michael Jordan. They wasn't trying to stop the other players. And maybe if they focused on just, I don't know, man, let Jordan get his, they still will win with him just getting his. So in that sense, he made everybody else better around him because he was so dominant on the court.
Okay. Well, why didn't his dominance play a part when Scottie Pippen went on the team with it?
I mean, it was his cast. It's like everybody got their
Yeah,
cast.
you said he making
LeBron
everybody
has
better.
LeBron.
So if he's making everybody better,
He
when
did.
why he didn't make
He
everybody
did.
better when Scottie Pippen went on the team?
He made everybody else better around him. Everybody, I'm gonna tell you how he made everybody else better. Everybody on that team just about got a bag when they left. Kerr,
No,
Luke Longley, and it
no,
goes all
you
the way down the
changing the
list.
subject, dog. If he made everybody
He
else
did.
better, why did he never get out of the first round without Scottie Pippen?
Well, remember, he made Scotty better because remember when he played against Detroit that
We,
first time,
we talk about
Scotty was
without
yelling about
Scottie
he had
Pippen.
a migraine. I
Without
mean, come
Scottie
on now.
Pippen, how did he make everybody else better without Scottie Pippen and never got out the first round?
Come on now. This man made everybody else better. He
And
did
see,
it. That's
this
automatic.
is
You
what
know
happened
that.
with Scottie Pippen, dog. The light bulb went off in his mind. He was like, damn, I did help. I actually helped Jordan more than Jordan helped me.
So hold on. Let me ask you this then. So hold on. So you saying that Scotty took them to them finals by himself? Come on now. He has
And
one
now,
cast. Almost every player.
listen what you just trying to do.
Who did he make better? Let me ask you this. Who did Scotty make
Look,
better?
you tried to put me in that little
Who did
trap,
Scotty make
man. You don't got to do that. You don't got to do that to save Jordan face. I did not say by
Who did Scotty
himself
make
at
better?
all. Scott, this is called
The
Scotty
Tiger.
is
Who
like
did Scotty
LeBron.
make better?
I'm gonna tell you. Look, and see, I'm gonna show you how I stay consistent
Who?
with this. Hey, Scotty and LeBron is almost like the same dude. So when LeBron is on a team with other players, he make other players shoot the ball. He teach other players how to play defense, what they're supposed to be, and he try to build them up. Scotty is the same guy. He's like a on the court coach. He's building people up, so he's making the team run better at a like a well-oiled machine because everybody know what they're supposed to do. Everybody got their confidence up. Michael Jordan come in here and destroy your confidence. So when you out there with Michael Jordan, you start second guessing yourself. You don't want to shoot because if you miss, he might not let you eat on the plane.
You watch Michael Jordan on the court. He was making people go to certain places on the court. On defense, on offense, he was telling, "Hey, you go over there. You go over here. You come set this screen over here. Come on now. Come on now." You don't remember that? You can see it on the film. Go back and watch the film.
Yeah, I see when he points. Sometimes he doing that, but he made
to go along with his killer instinct.
When you start feeling nervous, when you're afraid that if you mess up, somebody gonna get on you, you start getting gunshot. That's what Jordan did to folks. Pippen didn't do people like that. People built Pippen and LeBron built people up. That's
No,
why.
he was making them mentally tough, Tiger. He was making those guys mentally tough because you got a guy going into war when you down to them finals, you down to the NBA finals, man. You got to be tough, and especially back in that era where they'll hack the crap out of you and hit you upside the head, clothesline you, trip you in the whole 9 yards.
Okay,
Come
so
on, team.
if he making everybody tough, why when he didn't play with Michael or with Scottie Pippen, he couldn't get out of the first round?
When did he not play as it? Okay, he didn't get out the first round, but did he get him? Did he make it there at least with that garbage teams he had? He had the worst teams out there, man. I told you, Steve Coulter,
LeBron James did too.
Willis. These guys is horrible.
LeBron James did too. LeBron James did
But
too.
what about Scottie Pippen? What about Scottie Pippen? You talking about Scottie Pippen? Don't slip away from Scottie Pippen.
All right. So when
Who
Scottie Pippen left the Bulls, when Scottie Pippen didn't play with Jordan, he went to 3 conference finals without Jordan.
Who did he play with?
He did it with the Bulls. He did it with
Who was the supporting cast with the Bulls? Who coach? Ron Hopper was no boy. Come on, bro.
Look, I don't think I'm saying it. When Michael Jordan was in where was it? Baltimore? Was it Washington? Washington. He didn't make it.
He was killing everybody.
But he didn't make it in the playoffs. He didn't make it in the playoffs. He didn't make it in the playoffs. What did he do? He had Gilbert Arenas on his team. He had Gilbert Arenas on the team.
And he had Big Boy. Big Boy,
He had
he broke his
Stackhouse on his
collarbone.
team. He had
Once the Big
Stackhouse
Boy
on his
broke,
team. He had Elton
they
Brand.
man, they still
Dog, he
have
had
Elton Brand went
Stackhouse on his
all that,
team,
man.
dog. And look at see
Man,
what
you
you
got
doing
Elton.
now. Now you gonna take
Come on.
now what you gonna do is you gonna take Gilbert Arenas and tell him he trash now. You gonna say Stackhouse was trash. You gonna make everybody be trash.
No, Gilbert Arenas was a killer. Stackhouse was a killer. Michael Jordan was a killer, of course. But
Okay, so they was all on the same team. They was all on the same team. And what did they do with each other?
But remember, Tiger, do you remember when they were speaking to the press at times, and especially Richard Hamilton? Because remember, he was a rookie. He told them that, hey, Mike is making me better. You know, I listen to everything he be saying, but he also wanted that role. He wanted that spotlight. He wanted to take over. So, but yeah, man, I mean, he's just a different type of beast, man.
So all right, so listen, Tom is saying I'm tripping. He said I'm tripping. Michael Jordan is the general. Every soldier needs a general. Okay.
Thomas, right.
Well, okay. Well, when he was the general,
Thomas, right.
Okay. Well, when he was the general without Scottie Pippen, how far did he lead people?
Let me ask you this, Tiger. What are you trying to really say between? I don't get your point though. What you're trying to say about Scottie and Mike?
My point is, and the reason why I brought up Mike is because of the same reason why Dion don't want some of these people on his team. Because instead of building players up, Stackhouse said it and Kwame Brown said it. Michael Jordan, break your spirit.
No, he was basically turning them into monsters, man. He was building them up.
Well, why Stackhouse?
You got to be rough.
Why did Stackhouse say that then? Why did Stackhouse say Michael Jordan messed up his career?
Man, some people just don't have it. I mean, you can't blame nobody else.
So Stackhouse didn't have it.
A lot of people.
Stackhouse didn't have it. Mr. 42 points a night didn't have it.
Hey. Okay, so let me ask you this, Tiger. I'm finna give you a point. Just because of your point, I'm finna make a point. Okay, what happened with Scottie Pippen during the Detroit series? What did he try to yell about? The first time he was like, "Oh, I got a migraine." He tried to do that the second time, and what did Michael Jordan do? Convince him to play. He was like, "Oh, he told Scottie exact words. Oh, Scottie, not another migraine." And that put pressure on Scottie, and guess what he did? He played, and they won.
But Terrell Davis had a migraine, and they won. What's the? Well, I'm saying
on Scottie and Michael.
Well, I'm telling you, it's not uncommon for players. There's another dude, I think, Tavon Austin. I think he had one of them dudes had migraines for Seattle. Like we've seen pro players have migraines, and they have to learn how to play through it. It's hard to learn how to play through a migraine. You know what kind of much pain you going through?
Yeah, but it wasn't no migraine, man. That was Scottie. His Scottie was having internal.
And now you gonna call the man a liar?
Come on, man. That man didn't have no doggone migraine. Guess what? He played that game too. He played that game and they won.
So Terrell Davis didn't have no migraines?
I don't know about Terrell Davis. I mean, you bringing other people into it. We focus on two people right now. we focus on two people right now. You moving to the other subjects on me.
Hey, I gotta make it make sense. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is people like Michael Jordan, sometimes they can hurt your team chemistry because some dudes don't like that kind of treatment. Some dudes don't like that. Like you see what happened with Travis? Look what Travis is going through with Travis right now. What Travis did. He turned off his social media. He got off.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though, Tiger. I'm finna put the nail in the coffin. How many championships did Jordan win?
Without Pippen, none.
Six.
Without Pippen, none. Without Pippen, none.
Catch my point, though. But catch my point. He won 6 championships. That man motivated his team. He was the captain. He was the head guy. He wouldn't have won those 6 championships if he didn't motivate all his other players to come along and fight with him.
All right. So was he really the head guy? Okay. So this is my point. This is my point right here. And this is why Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan, I'm going to clip this right here. This is why Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan do not get along. It ain't about his son and then all that situation. It's about
How not?
Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen woke up one morning and he said, Michael Jordan could never win without me. Without Michael Jordan, I done took 3 different teams to the conference finals. Michael Jordan could never get out the first round with me, but they give Michael Jordan all the credit and they don't give me no credit. Why is that?
Tiger, you forgetting that? Wow, you forgetting about a couple things. Remember, I'm from Chicago. Some things you are forgetting about. You're forgetting that Michael Jordan, even though Scottie Pippen signed that 9-year stupid contract, locked himself in, he was pissed off and he wanted a new contract after he started showing his skills and showed that he can play. He was like, oh, he wanted to go back to the negotiating table with Krause.
I remember
like,
that.
no, man, you signed a 9-year contract. So Michael Jordan was like, he told them to give him a little more money, and they gave him a little more money. He also gave Scottie Pippen. He started giving Scottie Pippen all type of things. He gave him them cars that they was giving to him for free and stuff like that.
As he should.
See them the
As he should.
talking about.
Yeah, as he should, because if Scottie Pippen take his black butt on somewhere else, was Jordan gonna win without Scottie Pippen? Heck no.
I really can't say if he. I mean, he just like Dennis Rodman.
Yes, we can say that.
Their role. And just like he said down here, he said Thomas Wade said every general needs a soldier. Scottie was just a soldier. He's correct. Scottie was a soldier. He played his part. Dennis Rodman played his part. When Dennis Rodman wasn't there, Horace Grant was there before him, and he played the Dennis Rodman, and he played his part. Now, he was upset. Yes, he was. He started hating Michael Jordan, and he wanted to be traded. He got traded because they just never was seeing eye to eye. Okay, and you also had, what was the shooter name? I can't remember his name. And he tried to call Michael Jordan out, but like I said, man, that man won 6 titles, man. And you can't
how much
about
did
that
he win? How much?
Better.
If you look at if this is what I see right now, y'all being Michael Jordan fans, I love basketball. If I look at 2 guys' resumes and they both got the same amount of championships on their resumes, and then I look at the other guy got a better overall career record, I'm gonna say the guy with the better overall career record is the best guy because they both got the same amount of championships. And Scottie got a better overall. Scottie got a better overall record than Michael Jordan. If you talk about wins and losses,
Scottie ain't even close. He played his part.
No, I'm talking about it ain't even close. Without Michael Jordan and Scottie, when they went on the same team together, Scottie Pippen had a better career when they went on the same team with each other.
The portion, and it was hard to win without Scottie. It was hard to win without Horace Grant. It was hard to win without your rebounder with Dennis Rodman. You needed those pieces to the puzzle, man. You had a 3-headed monster with Luke Longley, Bill Cartwright, and what was I forgot the other big kid name. He had a 3-headed monster just to play the center spot, and they played their roles too. Everybody played their role. Michael Jordan was just the head to the dragon.
So, all right. So what you saying is, and we're gonna do this. So you saying Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James, right?
I wouldn't say it like that. What I'm saying is that in his era, and at the same time, Michael Jordan had more aggression than a LeBron, and he was a finisher. He finished so many last second shots, man. That they say sometimes that determined the dog between I wouldn't say the cat. That just determined the lion between the dog. Michael Jordan wanted that ball at the end of the game, and he would finish.
But LeBron, you know who got a higher
at the end of the game?
You know who got a higher finishing percentage game winners? LeBron, Jordan, or Kobe? It's LeBron.
Not Kobe. No,
it's LeBron.
No.
It's LeBron. Man. See, you going off emotion right now, Barry. You going off emotion right now. Dog, Barry, you my guy. You going off emotion right now.
He couldn't hit that shot.
Dog, look it up. Go to the analytics.
He couldn't hit no game with a shot. He'll maybe penetrate to a basket if anything, but he was no finisher.
No, it's a game winning shot. So now it ain't a shot because you shot closer. So since it went from far back, it don't count.
Hey, Tiger, the last 2 minutes on the clock, he didn't want that ball, man. I seen plenty games where he didn't want that ball at the last minute, rather.
I seen some of that too. But like, and this is what my homeboy Big Hurt says. He said people are mad at LeBron because LeBron James plays the game the way our coaches told us to play the game. Like people think, why you think Michael Jordan got put off that team when he was a little kid? You think he wasn't good enough, or was the coach trying to teach Michael Jordan a lesson?
He might not have been good enough at the time, and then what did he do? What did he do after he didn't make that team? That man went and played all day, basically. He was playing basketball.
Man, Michael Jordan was hogging the ball, and the coach said, "Look, bro, if you're not gonna play my system, you're not gonna be on my team." That's why Michael Jordan didn't make that darn team.
I don't think
Michael Jordan was clearly better than them boys. He had to prove a point, and I'm gonna prove the point now while he's young, because once he get too old, I can't bring him back. I gotta put the rings around him right now while he's little, because he want to play so bad right now. If I wait,
I don't think he was good enough.
Nah, he was good enough. No, that nigga was good enough. The coach knew.
What made him better? What made Michael Jordan better? How did he get better?
Playing with his older brother.
Yeah, was beating him up. Yeah.
Heck yeah. If you look at Michael Jordan's game, it's just like his older brother. How Michael Jordan do all those scoop shots and all that kind of stuff, that's what the older brother had to do because he wasn't tall enough. So he had to get the ball up under Michael Jordan's arms to do all this wild stuff. And Michael Jordan was imitating his brother.
Yeah, but you remember back in the days, man, you know, you go to the park leagues, and I mean, when I used to go to the Chicago park leagues, man, them dudes, you got guys that get on the court just to be physical. They couldn't play a lick of basketball. They just want to play gel ball. And that's what made you better. Yeah. That's what made you tougher. That's what made you better, man. I was going up against grown men when I was in high school, and I was a little frail dude. Man, I'm going against these grown men, and you go to the park, man, these guys is basically ready to fight because they gonna battle, they gonna elbow you, they gonna hold you, they doing everything. They gonna throw you down. You got to go back with them. You got to go at them, and that's how you get better.
But you know who could go to the park as a little boy and play with grown men and dominate? I'm gonna tell you 3 people.
Oh,
Wilt Chamberlain, Shaq, and LeBron James. I'm gonna throw one more in there. And Big Ben, what's your boy that played for Detroit? Now, he wasn't gonna score no points, but you weren't gonna score no points on him. Yeah, Ben Wallace broke old boy nose. Oakley, Oakley was the enforcer. He broke Oakley nose when he was in high school, and Oakley was a grown man.
Yeah, Oakley smacked Pittman too.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't talking about that though. He smacked crap out of
he was Michael Jordan's bodyguard. But at the end of the day, you saying Michael Jordan couldn't take no team to the championship because they were sorry.
No,
LeBron James did. He did that. So is LeBron the GOAT?
Man, I mean, no, I wouldn't say, like I said, in his era, and just like Scotty, and just like look, it's like this. Wilt Chamberlain was the GOAT in his era. Michael Jordan was the GOAT in his era. Kobe Bryant was the GOAT in his era, and LeBron was the GOAT in his era. It's just like that.
No, Kobe was not the GOAT in his era, Barry. Barry, you on this panel right now. Tim Duncan was the GOAT in that area. Tim Duncan.
Man, Kobe Bryant was a GOAT, man.
Man, Tim Duncan. Yeah, I want Tim Duncan drug Kobe Bryant and Shaq. Then he came, he swept them. Then he came, it wasn't him and Shaq. It wasn't him and Shaq, and let me retract that. But he swept Kobe Lakers, and then he came and swept LeBron and his Heat. Tim Duncan was a bad boy. And he got more championships than them boys.
Well, if you want to go there, then, if you want to start pushing people out there, why don't you push Hakeem Olajuwon out there then? Because Hakeem Olajuwon was a GOAT too then, if that's the case.
But no, he only won. He only won 2. He only won 2.
How many did Tim win?
All right. Tim Duncan got more. Tim Duncan got more championships than Shaq and Kobe, and they played in the same era.
Yeah, but I still say this was Kobe was doing his time. Let me ask you this: who they remember the most in that era? Who would you say overall people remember the most? Kobe or Tim Duncan? Come on now.
No, that's what
Come
I'm
on, man.
saying.
I
The
should tell you right.
fandom, yeah, the fandom people gonna remember Kobe, but
Why?
when you
Why?
go look at because Kobe was a hogger, he was a killer.
Why?
Like, but
Come
but
on.
but but let's look at it. Tim Duncan
No.
was a bigger. Hold on. Tim Duncan was a silent assassin. He got more bodies than Kobe.
Yeah,
He
but
he killed
that,
I'm saying you saying he tore up KD, no KG.
tell me about
He
that.
got a crazy percentage over here. Be him, Shaq, and Kobe. Anybody
All
can get it.
All you got to do is remember who they remember in the era as the greatest. Basically, I mean, when it comes to Kobe's era, you think people gonna say, "Oh, it was Tim Duncan"? No, most
No,
majority.
because he was
I'm talking about
quiet.
majority. Overall, people is gonna say Kobe Bryant. In Jordan era, who they gonna say? Kobe? Is they gonna say Karl Malone? Is they gonna say Charles Barkley? Is they gonna say, you know? I mean, even Magic Johnson was a killer in his time, but like I said, man, I I say, I mean, I think you're trying to place Michael Jordan up against LeBron. You can't do that. They
I'm not
played in
trying to do
different
that.
ways.
I'm not. How this conversation started is because when you say anything bad about Michael Jordan, people come to hit Michael Jordan defense. But I want y'all to understand, if y'all was on the team with Michael Jordan, y'all wouldn't be eating on the plane coming home. I just want y'all to understand that.
But you got to see the facts, though. You got to see the facts. I mean, the man, it's not about defending Michael Jordan. He's just looking at the facts. I mean, the man was a true warrior monster. He played defense too. You know, you got AI that was remembered, but he didn't
Look,
play no defense. He was a cherry
the
picker. You got Michael
the
Jordan was
fact
remembered because he
is
was a floor
that
general. He was offensive, just a guru. He was an offensive juggernaut. You know, he was doing things that was unbelievable, and he played really good defense, and he won 6
no,
championships.
the facts is he never won without Pippen.
How
That's the
many did
fact.
how many championships did LeBron win? And we're not going to go tip for tap with Michael Jordan and LeBron, but LeBron won 4
All right,
championships. But
but
like I
how
said, you
many?
cannot put
But
them in the same era though.
how many championships did LeBron play in?
And then, okay, if you want to say that, well, then see, this is what I'm talking about where the era come in. Well, put LeBron in Michael Jordan's era where they was able to hand check you, they was able to clobber you when you come into the paint and the whole 9 yards. How would he have fared? We don't know because we never seen it.
But just like we
It was a
said, it's
very
three
aggressive.
people.
It was a very aggressive era when Michael Jordan played. I mean, the man jump in the air and for instance, the Bad Boys. And man, Isaiah, man, they grabbed the man out the air, tripping him and everything. So guess what Michael Jordan did after he lost them first two? He said, "Oh, enough of this." He went straight to the weight room. He got Tim Grover to become his trainer, which beefed him up with all muscle. And then he
All right.
also, when Scotty came
So
in there,
so he got beefed up to how much weight? How much weight did he get beefed up to?
all muscle. That's all I'm gonna say. All muscle and
How much he
strength.
got weight did he get beefed up to? How heavy
No,
was he when he got beefed up?
what I'm gonna tell you is he beefed up all muscle and all strength. When he went to the hole, let me
No,
ask you this, Tiger. When he
listen.
went to the hole, when
Michael
he went to
Jordan
the hole,
was no,
let me ask
Michael
you this,
Jordan was
hey, Tiger.
6'5", 6'6", and the same weight as Travis Hunter. And we were saying
Let me
Travis Hunter was skinny.
let me ask you this, Tiger. After them first 2 years that he lost to Detroit, he beefed up with. When I say beefed up, I'm talking about strength and he all lean muscle. When he started going to the cup, from that point forward, what would he do? I don't care. Going into the paint and everything, what would he do? Score, dunk on people and everything. Come on,
Man,
man. See?
man, listen, man. Listen. You know the reason why they changed the rules is because Michael Jordan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the fouling. They changed it so he could get to the cup.
Man, they was hacking the crap out of him still.
Exactly. But they changed it so he wouldn't get hit as much down the line. So
He
they
was still
changed
getting
it.
hit, but he was still
He-
getting hit.
yeah, because they had grew up in the era of dudes like right now with targeting. People still gonna get hit with that because we grew up hitting. But
No,
you
today is
seeing
no.
now it's
Today is totally different, Tiger. You can't touch nobody today.
yeah, but see now these kids don't grew up not touching anybody. We grew up hitting, like you said, we grew up hitting. So even though got used to playing a certain kind of game, we still gonna do it. But that benefited Michael Jordan. So he got to the free throw line more. Like it benefited him. They changed the rules for Jordan to help
Well,
Jordan.
no, they
They
changed
changed
their
the
rules
rules.
because
They
people was
changed the
getting
rules for
hurt.
Shaq because Shaq was too dominant. They changed the rules for Wilt Chamberlain because Wilt Chamberlain was too dominant. They had to change the rule, the even the playing field.
No, T
What
man,
you
I don't
talking
care.
about?
Okay,
No.
you said they changed the rule. Let me ask you this: the era, even let's say they changed the rules, some right? Could you still, if you still winning that paint, would you get hit? Back in this era, would you get hit coming across that paint?
Yeah. And back in that era, yeah.
Okay,
You
so
get
then now this era right now, if you come across the paint, what happens?
you come across the paint because you're not coached that. We was coached not to let people come through my paint. If you let somebody come through my paint, you're gonna be on the bench.
Right, but if you come across the paint now, you're not gonna get hit. That's why the NBA is
Exactly.
40% down on TV rates now.
Yeah, because it's a new culture and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're right. You're right, 100%. But at
Basically,
the end
people
of
want to
the day,
see the teams play defense. That's the main thing. They don't want to see no
yeah,
NBA all game.
yeah. Too much offense, you get boring after a while.
Yeah.
And that's why people just go so crazy when the quarterback would break out and start running because you didn't see that with pocket passes. They didn't do it that often. But if you go to a HBCU game, that's all they did, run the ball with quarterbacks. It got boring.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it's about the balance of everything, man. You got to have balance. And my thing is about all of this, like I said, how we got on this whole subject was